What up, Dokkanners? We got some other awesome news, and that is Dborah. The Dokkan Festival is coming soon. So that means those pebbles that you saw in the previous teaser, it was referencing Dborah turning characters to stone. Pretty easy pick in terms of just, you know, Occam's razor. Isn't that what it's called? Generally speaking, the easiest solution is the best one, or the right one, something like that. So that's what it is. Dborah Dokkan Festival coming up. We know based on the stone sales that the new sales will be starting on the 5th PST, which means in basically a day and a half, under 2 days, we will be starting the next Dokkan Festival. This will be happening concurrently with the ending of the 11th anniversary. The 11th anniversary overall is set to end around the 10th. So we've got some content coming up that was, I'm assuming is going to be for the finale of the 11th anniversary. While that happens, we will then be jumping into the Dborah Dokkan Festival. What does this mean in terms of the grand scheme of things? Whatever this is, this would be one of those classic skip type situations. If we consult the sacred timeline, this is the first of many skippable banners that will be dropping in between anniversary and GDC. Now, I know it's easier said than done. I do understand that, so I'm not, you know, gonna tell you must not summon. You can do whatever you want, but when you look at the grand scheme of things, you always want to be prioritizing biggest celebrations, right? Biggest celebration would be anniversary, GDC. These two celebrations happen every 6 months. At that point, you can then split it up even further. This would be tier 1. Tanabata is tier 2 in terms of priority and importance. Golden Week is tier 3. Saiyan Day, I wouldn't put it on the same level as Golden Week, but you could if you want. I put this a tier lower, tier 4. After that, everything else is bottom of the barrel, and that includes the post anniversary. Sometimes, as we saw last year, they will give the EX sticker to make it seem like it's important when it's really not. So even if they do, which I doubt, I would not expect many people to be investing on this banner. This is kind of where people start to, you know, start to save their stones and just kind of drift off. So that's what's going to happen. We'll see what the leader skill is, what the abilities are in probably a day, right? Because wait, did they show this already? No, they didn't. They didn't show it on Twitter, did they? Yeah, they did not. So we'll have to wait. But this is still good news because this is a character that has not been given a Dokkan Festival. This is something that I have wanted. I want characters that are not represented properly with the Dokkan Festival to get it. Dborah is a sub lead, I think, for something. Well, no, he has a April Fool's free to play exchange. Is it an exchange? No, it's just Dborah. Okay. And then he is a sub lead for Majin Buu Saga, I thought. Yeah, he is. This is the best we got. He is a defensive stacker. So you know what? He's Festival of Battles worthy. Actually, you know what? Maybe he could get an easy A. That'd be great if they give him an easy A. That'd be awesome. Okay, so like I said, Dborah underrepresented, woefully so. He's also a battlefield character. This unit is probably not going to receive a super easy, not yet. But yeah, there's not too many Dborahs, so I am looking forward to it. Leader skills and stuff. Corroded Body and Mind feels like a good one. Terrifying Conquerors feels like a good one. Demonic Power feels like a good one. Honestly, I think Demonic Power has to be one of the leader skills because I'm in the process of putting together some best teams videos. And little spoiler, when I was considering bringing Goma onto some teams, it's kind of annoying how few Demonic Power, like solid extreme Demonic Power characters there are. So I think Demonic Power should be a leader skill for Dborah minimum, especially considering how much he's got in terms of connections to Daima. His dad was involved in, like, you know, the precursor to Daima and all that. So yeah, I think Demonic Power is at this point is just a given. Honestly, if it's just this sort of leader skill, but better, I wouldn't mind it. And then in terms of overall abilities, I mean, it doesn't have to be a defense stacker at all. It could be whatever. Just make him good, make him powerful, make him strong enough to give us a competitive, relevant, extreme Majin Buu Saga team. That's not to say we don't have a good one now. There is great synergy with like Majin Power, but they're not quite competitive in terms of end game standards because, you know, we see power creep year after year. As celebrations continue to iterate, we will get harder and harder stuff. Majin Buu Saga now sort of falls off in terms of priority. I remember maybe just like 4 or 5 months ago, Majin Buu Saga was a team that I would want to defer to for events, especially Majin Power. So Dborah would be a good fit on an extreme Majin Buu Saga team. So I hope that we can get something like that. And then as far as banner units go, this opens the door to potentially Yakon. What's the ugly dude? The ugly guy who's got no eyeballs. What's that dude's name? Poopy? Let's see. I'm gonna find it. It's an R unit. It's down here. This ugly guy, this one. Weep Wee. Close enough. This guy could get a banner unit. That'd be great. Or Yakon. Or even Spopovich or Yamu. We have a free-to-play of those, but we don't have a summonable version. So give me one of those, you know? This will give Majin Buu Saga more depth. Oh my god, what if we get a Babidi unit? Let's get a usable Babidi by himself. That'd be cool too. So the ideas are flowing now, and I'm digging it. So let's see what they do with that. We have some more content coming up. They have announced some more information. Oh. Ooh, choice battle. So this is 11th anniversary choice battle. This was the last thing that we needed to have for the 11th anniversary. So this will be coming up, and this is a long form event type thing. Remember this, the voting results for global and JP were basically exactly the same, minus 5 turns for global versus 7 turns for JP. Both versions are going to get both versions that we voted for. And so this will probably give us, what is it, like 15 stones, something like that? So this should be fun. Hopefully it's challenging, especially considering they are discontinuing Greatest Tours for whatever stupid reason. I hope that this is a challenging event. The challenge event designed based on the player survey results will soon be available, and we will be starting All Out Serious Battle 2. Ooh, I need to get that asset. That's a great number 2. Reign victorious against formidable foes to get awesome rewards. So this will continue, and character exclusive EX skill orbs can be obtained. Oh, so I feel like this might end up being like the 10th anniversary, where we would get those like special missions to give unique equips. This one will probably be locked behind All Out Serious, which is fine. That's cool. All right, sounds good. Actually, you know what? How many stones did we get from Serious 1? I feel like this was a pretty good amount of stones. Not even counting the EX missions, just a regular Serious, we would get 1 stone per clear. And then you got, yeah, stage 1 had clear at once, a category mission, a second category mission. So you would be getting 10 dragon stones per, and there were 9 of them. That's 90 stones. So, okay. More so the challenge is what I care about, but still, decent amount of stones to be given over the course of the year. 95th Ultimate Clash. The enemy types will be different from 93rd. Yeah, so they're going to be changing up the formula because we're exiting out of the 11th anniversary. So it's going to go back to its original formula, which is, what is it, like 12 fights, something like that? We're going to have 112 characters to choose from on your squad. And whoops, that's it. Oh, dang it. Okay. Well, this is going to be for the 11th anniversary. This is going to be for for the DBZ Dokkan Festival. This will also be for the DBZ Dokkan Festival, but they're all being listed under the same announcement because, like I said, there's going to be an overlap between this celebration and this one. So let's see if this gives us more of a feel like, hey, there's more content. But even if it is, don't forgive them, because it's because of this celebration. It's not because of the 11th anniversary. I am still not over that. I feel like they really screwed up when it comes to the pacing, but at least we're getting stuff now. So let's wait and see. Choice battle. I'm going to do a quick stone count on choice battle. Let me see how many stones we got for that. Stone count approximation. Choice battle will be 15 dragon stones because this and the... Oh, wait a second. This was only 1 stage. We could get more than that. I'm going to just count 15 just in case we get 7 stones. You know what? I'll say 17 stones. 16 stones. 1, 2, and then there'll be 2 missions. Okay. So I'm going to say 16 stones for choice battle. And then we're going to get 10 stones for All Out Serious 2. So that's 26. 26 plus 30. So over 50 dragons. That sounds so depressing. Whatever. There you go. That's your idea for how many stones we could be getting. Also, I want to clarify, shout out to my chat because I am recording this live. We actually do have a summonable Spopovich, so my bad. Summonable Spopovich already exists. He was the one that dropped with the Videl release, right? So my bad, y'all. So then give me Yamu. Give me the skinny one. Or Poopy. Or Yakon. One of those. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Leave in the comments your thoughts on the news drop that we're getting the Dokkan Festival Dborah. Are you excited? Is this an easy skip for you? What are your thoughts on what the category leads are going to be, the overall unit's abilities? Do you think we're going to get some busted abilities? Do you think the banner unit's going to be Yakon or Spopovich or whatever? What are your thoughts on the upcoming content? Are you looking forward to Choice Battle or anything else? And of course, I didn't mention this in this video, but I did in the last video. We are getting... Oh yeah, you know what? Wait. This gives us another 6, so that'd be over 60 Dragon Stones. But yeah, we're also getting this guy. We're getting Super EZA Autonomous Ultra Instinct. So what do you think about that? Let me know in the comments down below. Also be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know when to see more. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned and our spread to Dokkan responsibly. Let's go.